Hello everyone, our adventure continues and today we are going to meet the Greybeards and learn more about the voice and become a strong dragonborn.
Why bother visiting Iverstead?
What are you doing that for?
What?
I wish I could make my deliveries more often.
Such random conversations, what the heck?
What do you want?
What was that? You don't look like a pilgrim, why are you even doing this pilgrimage? What are you doing this for? Like, what was this just now? That was like one of the most random moments ever. But yeah, the weather's unfortunately not good.
Isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
Yes, we killed it.
How could men bring down such a beast?
Ha! I did it! Because I have powerful spells and stuff. I just wish we had finally some alteration spells. I'm already going to summon my wolf just in case we encounter some danger. Let's quick save and let's have a look. What does this say? Edge tablet. Before the birth of man, the dragons ruled all Manders. Their word was the voice, and they spoke only for true needs. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Wow. I think we should read all of them. They are fascinating. A lot of lore. It's quite peaceful here, isn't it? Oh, there's a wolf. Boom, look at this. Oh, I got this one. That was brutal. But yeah, I have to dual cast more often. I have to get rid of like using weapons, I think. But do we have enough magicka? Let's see. I mean, 200, I think it's okay. Whoa, firebolt will hit really hard if I dual cast this on my level. Hope we find a tome soon. If not, I just buy it. But I would rather save for the house. What was that? Oh, look at the view here. Ooh. There's Iverstead. There's the windmill. That's actually beautiful. Like, what I would like to see... Do you guys see how, like, the far stuff is not so detailed anymore? Like, we still see there, like, trees and stuff and... But there's like a bit less detail, right? Like what I want to see is like if there's an Elder Scrolls 6 soon, I hope it's gonna be in 3 or 4 years, that they actually make it where you can look like really far and everything's still detailed. Just like how we see still stuff moving and NPCs here in like Iverstead. Like look at him, he's like woodcutting here, right? What I would like to see is in Elder Scrolls 6, I can even see everything detailed at this giant pine tree here, at least. Hey, what's up, dude?
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Okay, thanks for warning me. Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that.
Yep.
I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps.
His enchanted arrows.
Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
Sure. Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials. But not to make conversation.
Alright.
Alright then.
To summon again and next tablet. Let's read this one. So Emblem 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mandus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. Wow, that sounds like oppression. They had no voice. They probably lived in a dictatorship or something. With nothing to say. No, they're talking about the voice, of course, like the dragon voice. Like, what's going on here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, look at this. Such a nice finisher. There's a dead goat. I don't take the goat hide. I think I could turn this into something, right? Like leather or so. Ah, the bad weather is gone. That means we can now have a better look. Look, you guys see like this tower there? That's so nice. Here's another one. There's a small island. Isn't this where we found the treasure? I think it was somewhere here, right? Wow. Skyrim is so... It's just so nice, right? Like... This exploration is so good in this game. It's also because it's like quite realistic. Wow, I feel like we are so OP. Like, leveling as a mage feels so much easier than as a warrior. Like, I could kill stuff without taking damage. I have like my minion attack for me and I just cast spells from the side and just kill it. This is broken. I think we've almost reached the top. It's all snowy here. Emblem 3. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices. But the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Yeah, they were OP. Seems like. Wow. Yeah, we're very high. I like how there's like each couple of meters like stones and there's like a piece of cloth that's just moving with the wind like that. Imagine you could actually fly. I mean, wait, there are like mods for that I've heard where you can like ride dragons and stuff. I've not tried out those like super crazy mods yet in Skyrim, but I heard there are like some insane ones where you can like fly dragons, for example. There's one where you can even cast a spell that lets you fly and stuff.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Oh, I killed them all probably already.
Yes? I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment.
Who is
Nothing like
she?
this has
She's a
happened in
mysterious
centuries.
character.
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that.
I
if you
think
don't mind.
I think she's a royal person. I want to show you guys something like
Walking the steps.
this is a very
Meditating on
very
the
suspicious NPC.
I make this trip every few years.
If so, she makes this trip every few years. Her name is Carita,
All right then.
and look at what she's wearing. Like this is gold with some, I think it's emerald, right?
What
So
do you want, little elf? Get away from me.
what do you want, little elf? Get away from me. You are very rude, but just look at her.
Huh? All right then.
Emblem for kind called on Parthenax who pitied men. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. But yeah, there are some theories that she's like some sort of queen or something. Maybe even from a law book.
What do you want, little elf?
Because look, emerald with gold, and she even has like a silver ring with something. Like
Need
she's
something?
definitely kind of rich. I'm quickly gonna save. I'm going to see if I pickpocket her what she has. So she's having 5 songs of King Wulfharth. So I don't know. Maybe there's some info about her in this book. And the Arcturican heresy. It doesn't matter. I've been caught. I will reload anyway. But I want to see what's actually in this book. Wait, what? Which one was it? It was 5 songs of King Wulfharth. Maybe she is even in that book. Okay, I don't see anything about her. I'm going to kill her just to see what she's carrying around. Maybe we can solve the mystery.
Victory is yours.
Okay, now let's loot.
Your side.
Yeah, I know. I just want to loot her. What does she have here? So she has Ring of Minor Wielding. And she has a gold and emerald circlet. Just like I said, like, she's definitely not just some random hunter, like. And this book here, the Arcturican heresy, blah 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 thingy. What does this one say here? Ysmir Kingmaker. But the kind of book she carries around is also pretty mysterious. Like, it doesn't even mention her name in any of those books, right? From what I'm seeing. But yeah, Carita is a very mysterious character. We're going back to the quick save because I don't want to have this crime of killing her on me. But yeah, she's quite mysterious. Alright, now we're going to get Yeah, I think we're almost there. This is called 7,000 steps, right? I never counted them, but I don't believe that those are 7,000 steps. They're probably less, or maybe, yeah, maybe like 4,000 only. Ah, frost troll. Oh, frost trolls are very sensitive to fire, if I'm not mistaken. So we should just be able to burn this one down. And we can always stagger him a little with the shout.
You won't get the best of me.
I'm sorry, I wish oh, Lydia, you did a great job here. Yo, she's actually quite OP. But yeah, we ran out of magic. I wish I had better regeneration. Emblem 5. Men prevailed, shouting Elduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice too was strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. Yeah, those things with the cloth, they're just like wayfinders or something, so we know we are going the right direction. Can we even still see what's at the bottom? Yo, this is where we started. That means Helgen is somewhere here. Because, yeah, those are the barrows we visited. Where we retrieved the Dragonstone from. Bleak Falls Barrow. Yeah, I remember now. Cool. Emblem 6. With raw tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. I think they died, most of them. There are like few survivors from the dragons. Like the dragons we encounter, especially like the hostile ones, with few exceptions, are usually like race dragons that were just reanimated, right? Are they actually undead, I wonder? Emblem 7. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jürgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could fail. So the stones basically tell the story of how the dragon, not how the dragon, but how the Greybeards were formed, right? It's about the origins of the Greybeards. Fascinating. Emblem 8. Jürgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 17 disputants could not shout him down. Jürgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. Look, I told you. This is about the origins of the Greybeards. Okay, now we cannot see anything. Just fog. And we have arrived. Very important. We have supplies with us. I must put them somewhere there. Can't forget this. Oh, that's Tiber Septim. Talos. Okay. This is the... I think this is 8, right? For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name, Tiber Septim. Stripling them was summoned to Rovka. They blessed and named him Dovahkiin. Yo, the Thalmor, they don't want to get here. If they see this, they're gonna be angry. Okay, next one. Emblem 9. The voices worship. Follow the inner path. Speak only in true need. Voice of the Sky added? Huh? We get a reward if we read all of them. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. 23 hours. It was good that we were reading those. We actually get something. I actually didn't know that. Or maybe I forgot. Okay, where are the supplies now? Here. Mission accomplished. Quickly going to save. Why are you coughing? There they are. The Greybeards. Hey, how's it going?
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment. in the turning of the age.
You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
Okay. I will shout at you. Are you convinced yet?
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngeir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Because you called me? I want to find out what it means to be
We are
Dragonborn.
here to guide you in that pursuit.
But that was a dumb question.
Just
They
as the
literally called
Greybeards
me.
have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
Like imagine receiving a phone call from a friend and he asks you to come to his home and visit him, right? And then you come to him and he asks you why you here. This is what this conversation feels like right now. You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know.
There's still Mirag, right?
You are the only one that has been revealed thus far.
How did they actually
That
know
is all
about
I
the
can
expansion? They must have planned it ahead. Because like his line already is evidence that there could be another Dragonborn around. Then there was like Mirag, right? So... But yeah, that's fascinating.
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you?
I'm a student of the arcane, of
That
course.
remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn.
I am.
When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply.
Alright, let's go. Upgrade me, come on. Oh, there's the rune. Can barely see it. Oh, now we can. It looks actually so cool. But that looks kind of Daedric, right? Does this look like a Daedric symbol?
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift.
And now I absorb
But
portion of
learning
his
a
soul.
word
At
of
least it looks
power
like that. Like, look at this now, guys.
You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout.
Lydia
that
is just
how
staring
most
at
of
me.
us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge
I
directly.
look so dumb with this.
As part of your initiation,
I hope we find
Master
some better
Einarth
gear
will
soon.
allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
Look at this. This is the same thing when we absorb dragon souls, right? Does it mean we absorbed a portion of his soul?
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Okay, at what do I shoot?
Use your unrelenting force.
Oh, Lydia,
shout
to here.
to strike the
I heard you.
targets as they appear.
Okay, she's gone. Foos row. Foos row. Sounds like foos roll. Roll. Let's roll. Rock and roll.
Well done.
What are you waiting for?
Again.
Wow, if Lydia gets in my way, I'll be super mad. They're just staring at me like, huh, that guy's not... Like, he's probably thinking, oh, that guy's actually not that bad.
You learn quickly. Once more.
Look at him. He's like, oh, I'm impressed, dude. Are you impressed of me? Hmm?
Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show
Thank
great
you.
promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Bori is... No, that's Einar. Where's Bori? Oh, here he is. Oh, that's a guy that's impressed with us, right? That gave us this sort of stare like, oh, not bad, right? Oh, wow. I actually love this place. You know what I would love to have in, like, let's say Elder Scrolls Online, for example, like a house like this. Yo, imagine you could have a house like this in ESO. That would be so sick. I mean, they do keep adding new houses and stuff over time, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we do get something like that.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Okay, teach me.
Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Wild. Oh, wild. Teach me. Where is it? There it is.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
I've seen this writing somewhere, I swear. And
Approach Master
what
Bori
was
and he
it?
will gift you his knowledge of
Was it with the
Wold.
snow elves? I have seen this somewhere before. I mean, the Dragon Walls, they have this too, I know, but besides it, I saw it in some
Now
sort
we will
of
see
book.
how quickly
It's
you
from a
can
quest, I believe.
a new shout.
It was either Daedric or it was from like the snow elves. There were like signs that looked
Master
very similar.
Wolfgar will demonstrate what
Yeah, let's use this shout. I will also favorite it because it's
Wind
useful
sprint.
sometimes.
then it
Oh,
will
we are
be
caster, we can get distance with that, right, in combat.
your- Master Bori. Vex. Wold.
Wool
Now,
Krates!
your turn.
Okay, I will
Stand next
Krates.
to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your
We have... I equipped it, I'm just making sure. Okay, yes.
whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
Then let's go!
Vex.
I will to Wolfgar. How funny. Will to
Your
Wolfgar.
quick mastery of a new thum is
Impressive.
astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
I don't know how I do it. It just
You were
happens.
given this gift by the gods.
I don't
for
know
a
how it
reason.
happens, but I move
It is
my
up to
hands and
you
magic
to
happens.
determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient
Jürgen
fane of
Wintergolle.
Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Alright, alright. There are only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice
yeah.
can open the path, you will know.
I
you
can't
are
wait to
ready
meet him.
speak to him.
Who was Jürgen
He
Windcaller?
was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally
Wow.
came to realize that
That's
the
a good
gods had
defeat.
punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men.
There's actually a
Jürgen
life wisdom in
Windcaller's
his
mastery
story.
of the voice
Like one even in real life.
eventually
I'll tell you in a
overcame
moment.
All opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
You know what? It's actually really, really good if... Okay, like, everyone hates failing at something, right? Like, even an exam at school, or you're doing something, you do it wrong, right? And you fail at it, right? It can even be a game. Like maybe you wipe during a dungeon run or something. But sometimes there's actually success in a failure, because if that failure leads you to learn something and improve on yourself in any way. Like, yeah, with dungeon, for example, there's like a nasty mechanic that kills you. But the next time you know there's a mechanic, right? Or if you're like, let's say in school, there's like one exam you're doing terrible at, but then you know, oh, I'm actually very bad at math. And you maybe take extra lessons and then you suddenly get good or something. Or you do a deal, like you're trying to trade with someone, like maybe real life, you're trying to open an online shop or something and you make bad sales. And you may be like making a loss, right? But maybe next time or in that loss you see actually a benefit, because you know if you do this instead or you change something, you can be successful. So sometimes a failure can be good, but it depends on in which case and which example, right? But yeah, guys, next time we're going to Jürgen Windcaller. But that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time.